I have 4,000 fragrances. Why do I keep buying more? So guys, as you saw, we just got back from our local Burlington coat factory and we ended up picking up 2 fragrances today. Now, the shelves were like crazy bare today. Yeah, like obscenely bare and obscene. I never use that word. But after looking like down the aisles and stuff, there was a huge setup for perfume. You could see, I mean, there was stuff everywhere, but we ended up picking up 2 fragrances. First one, we're actually going to get to last, but I do want to touch on this one. So this one, I've never even heard of the brand, but I love the name. And the first one we're going to dive into is Parfums Au Busan, their private collection, Plush Leather. Yes, Plush Leather. Now, this one, fairly affordable, $14.99. Yeah, $14.99 for this one. No plastic wrap. But Burlington did have kind of some hidden gems and some great designers as usual, but decent looking presentation, gold, light gold cap. Interesting. So we got our handy dandy tester strip, testy strip, whatever you want to call it. Generic atomizer, but it's all about the juice. Ooh, that's smooth. That's smooth. That's a smooth. Yeah, that's a plush leather. It's almost like kind of like this cotton t-shirt. Yeah, it feels like a man in a cotton t-shirt wearing a leather jacket on a hot day. I know that sounds crazy. There might be some like tonka bean sweetness in here. For a leather fragrance, it's not overly dominant on the leather. I would say there's probably more quote unquote assisting notes in this. But if leather fragrances are too much for you, this is a great option to dip your toes in leather fragrances. The only problem is on strip, it is fading fairly fast on strip, but in the air, it smells magical. Now, I can't imagine this is gonna last more than 4 to 6 hours. Let's see if we can find some notes on this one. Interesting. Okay, so it is on Fragrantica, plush leather. Why is it going for $50 on eBay? That's wild. It's $11 on FragranceNet. Beals, $9.99. So I even overpaid at $14.99. When did this one come out? It doesn't say, but it's fruity, mossy, sweet, earthy, leather, woody, fresh, green, musky, tropical. Did I really get tropical out of this one? 4 out of 5 with 42 votes. That's not bad. So there's pineapple leaf, apple, blackcurrant, galbanum, rose, geranium, suede, oak moss, patchouli. So yeah, the sweetness that I was getting was probably from those top notes. And then they use that suede accord to kind of, it's just such a much more wearable take on leather fragrances. There's no way. They're comparing this to Creed Aventus and Mont Blanc Explorer. I guess so. Kind of like in between Mont Blanc Explorer and Mont Blanc Explorer Extreme. I feel like even those fragrances would have better longevity. But yeah, what was that? 17 upvotes, no downvotes? That's wild. But we're going to get into the comments. So the very first comment I see from 11.4 on Fragrantica, Busan, I believe, scents are a common sight at the cluttered, unboxed TJ Maxx fragrance shelves. So typically, I guess, you're going to find this at TJ Maxx. I found it at Burlington. Yes, it smells nice. Yes, it's in the Creed Aventus family, but it'll only cost you about 15 bucks. And yes, it becomes a skin scent within 10 minutes. Completely undetectable even on skin and clothes after 20. So we'll probably have about 10 more minutes left in this video. We'll go on skin. On skin, it's slightly different. Hold up. Big blast of alcohol on skin. I liked it on strip much better. But again, it could be my skin. I have a few cheapies from Busan. In quotes, you'd think I'd learned my lesson. They were all impulse buys, of course. I didn't impulse buy this, not at all. Most of them aren't in the Fragrantica database. Yeah, I had a hard time finding that. Even down further in the Google search engine, when you search for this fragrance, it's still further down in the search results. And maybe this is fine for a quick after shower spritz or to spray down your pillows before bed, but putting this on for a night out is pointless because you'll be long gone before wherever you get going. Next comment was actually from August. Mirak. Shout out to Mirak if I'm saying your name right. I just got my bottle of plush leather and that I can say it's very nice fruity scent, which I like a lot, but it lasts only a few minutes. Then the fruits disappear and it becomes a skin scent for an hour. So some people in the comments down below are comparing this to Ferrari leather essence, which I've never smelled. But yeah, I mean, it's fading quick. Scent profile, man. Scent profile on this, very nice. We gotta factor everything in though. I mean, first impressions, if it starts fading on strip fast, is that considered first impressions or do we strictly stay to scent profile? Yeah, I can't smell it on my skin unless I'm going nose blind. But it's probably been about 5 minutes. I can't smell it at all. Ugh, man. I was hoping this would have been really, really good. And it's an eau de toilette. Interesting. Yeah, I don't see myself ever wearing this, but like the guy said, that's not a bad idea. Spray your pillows with this, spray your garments with it. First impressions, I hate to do this. I'm going to be a little generous. First impressions, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. Yeah, 4 out of 10 for plush leather by Busan. Busan, I hope I said that right. But anyways, guys, we're going to get into the next fragrance. Wasn't super excited about that one, to be honest, but this one I saw, when I saw Italian lemon, marshmallow, and vanilla sugar, I had to scoop it up. So this next spot, Snack House Marshmallow Fluff. Yes, Marshmallow Fluff, Snack House. On the box, it says smell like a snack. A little sweetness, a little edge, just enough to make them wonder or wander. Spray, play, and repeat. My kind of jam. So $12.99 for this one, by the way. $12.99. I'm hoping this one impresses me a little bit more. And comment down below if you've heard of either one of these brands. I've never heard of either one. First fragrance from both houses. So yeah, there's the bottle. Wooden cap. Pretty basic, generic. I'll try and get it close up. Let's grab a handy dandy testy strip. See what we're working with. Better atomizer than the previous fragrance. Ooh, that's good. That's good. See, this is a nice, light, airy, fluffy marshmallow. Almost like you're sitting on a cloud with a bowl of citrus and you just fell in love. Fantastic. I gotta check out more from this house. Now, based on what I'm smelling, typically fragrances like this just don't last when they're this citrusy and airy. So I'm not seeing anything online other than on a decant site. So a week ago at Burlington, there's a Reddit thread. I got Marshmallow Fluff yesterday and went back today for vanilla milkshake. So there's a vanilla milkshake sitting out there somewhere. When I first sprayed on Marshmallow Fluff, I knew I'd smelled something like it before. And later that day, I realized it was Sweet Tooth by Sabrina Carpenter. Interesting. Yeah, sort of, kind of. Great stuff. Nonetheless, it's not fading on strip like the previous fragrance. First impressions, based on the price point, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Yeah, 8 out of 10 for Marshmallow Fluff by Snack House. So, underwhelming gem, underrated gem. If you guys made it to the end of the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next drop, and give this video a thumbs up. It truly helps support me, the channel, the algorithm, all that fun stuff. But as always, stay clean, stay fresh, and the world is yo. Much love, guys.